Alright, we should be rolling. Hopefully my mic doesn't screw up again. So, welcome to interviews. Today we have Chinchilla, the leaker. So this time you actually opened a channel on your own server. So we're just gonna go through those.
Oh yeah, I give you a role so you can view it. It's just questions.
Oh, thank you. So the first question comes in from PB. He says, if you got a personal monster, what will it be like? CDA attacker, etc. What element and what kind of design?
I don't know. I'm thinking kind of support, maybe damage boost, and the elements. I don't know. Maybe nature.
Next question comes in from Destroyer, and this is a question I also have. Why do you do Monster Legends leaks?
To be honest, I'm kind of a dumb person. So Monster Legends leaks is the best thing I figured I could do to like help other people. So yeah, that's why I do Monster Legends leaks primarily.
Why is this lagging so hard? Let me unmute. Ah, oh, damn it. Why won't... Oh my god. I know I'm on mute. My Chromebook is just being so laggy right now. Alright, I think that should be good. I don't know why it's lagging so hard right now. It's painful. Am I even unmuted? I think I am. Okay, I think it should be good now. Oh my god, why is this not working? I think it's working now. I think. I'm just gonna leave it and come back. Why is this lagging so fucking hard? Is it working now? Oh my god. Sorry about that. My Chromebook is lagging.
No,
It's lagging so hard right now for no reason. I should really get something better. Back to questions.
Chromebooks do be like that.
Yeah. Do you have like an actual PC or something? I think I need it.
Right now I'm on mobile since my PC is getting fixed.
Though what happened to it? Just stopped working?
I don't know. Yeah, I just stopped working. One day I was doing some assignments and then it broke down on me.
The next question.
Canadian, if you want to switch to mobile, I can get a recording.
I think it's good now. I think it was just lagging so hard because I muted and then unmuted and it all just died. And
I have a backup recording here, so like just in case.
and then
So just let me know.
and then using an iPhone 5S for recording, like for recording my voices, probably wouldn't go well. So I'm gonna stick with this because I think it's working now.
All right, sounds good.
Sorry, Chinchilla, for this really bad start. I should really get more. They should really be more professional. Anyway, the Beast. He says, "What inspired you to make this big server?"
I don't know. One day I was just bored on my couch and I was like, yo, why don't I make a league server? There doesn't seem to be like a server only on league. So I just decided to make one.
Are you are you the are you the biggest leak server? Are you like the biggest one? I, I think you are.
I'm pretty sure I am.
I don't know any other leaker. There were the questions. Here they are. You got a lot of questions. I don't think we're going to be able to get through them all. Uh, Farhan.
We can cut it down if you need to.
Yeah, I might skip a couple. Like maybe a couple are just repeats or something. Um, Farhan Toughman 404 says, "What is your personal favorite monster, and why do you like him?" Are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Probably. Maybe like Soul or Freya, just because of the design. Like the skills are good, but not as good as some other monsters.
Undead Slayer. He says, "What is the monster you hate fighting the most?"
Master Rat and Grandmaster Duke, easy.
Are you are you more kind of like a duels guy? Do you prefer duels to PvP?
Yeah, I prefer fighting like real people instead of just the AI all the time. It gets sometimes very boring.
Here's a question I have. Um, how how did you like get bounty hunt working before anyone else did?
Oh, so that it was because it like the beta testing. It was like IG in the beginning where it gave out Mythic Amber, where certain regions they had it. So since I live in like central Mexico, like South America, some parts of South America and Central America got it. So that's how I got bounty hunt work.
What's the next one? TES Squirtle. He asked, "Could you do more gameplay related videos similar to Armor?"
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
You'll do it later, maybe.
Indeed, do it later.
Uh, Joe Mama. He asks, "What is the most underused monster in your opinion?"
Leaflin, probably. I really like Leaflin in terms of the skills and the trait, and I don't see him well like at all in PvP. So maybe.
Uh, Wind Zero. He says, "Do you agree that Minos sucks and Gortox is better?"
Oh heck no, no. Of course Minos is better. He costs $30. Gartox is free to play. Most of the time, free to play is worse than pay to win in terms of the monster skills. Not like in terms of morality, because free to play, of course, wins. But in terms of the monster's overall power, and most of the time, pay to win is better.
Mythical Jamasea asks, "What is the worst mythic in the game?"
Maybe Morx because of the overall um, concept of him. The design is pretty cool, but the person he's based on, not a fan, like at all. Um, Terrible YouTuber, but and the skills are as well also pretty bad. So probably Morx.
Scroll all the way up again. Um, you're um, you already said what your favorite monster was. If you could change one thing about Monster Legends, what would it be? That's a good question.
That's a tough one. I'm thinking like what I could change.
Yeah, like one thing you would change.
Like if I could do anything, maybe like make all monsters available, like paywall monsters as well, maybe, because it seems unfair that most of the community can't get, for example, like aminos until like 8 months later when he's not even relevant anymore.
What's the next one? Yes, because no asked, what is your favorite legendary monster?
Maybe Synapticus, because I don't know, I enjoy the design and the skills are like a mix of support and denial, so I really like him. And Nicasia just because of the design, probably.
What's the next one? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through. You have like so many questions. I guess this is what happens when you ask for questions from a server with like 5,000 people. Uh, Alex is a Alex is a Slayer. Asks, what is the most fun part about leaking?
Um, Maybe just like thinking about what the oh sorry about that. Maybe thinking about all the strategies you could do with the leak monster.
Uh, Good Lejour asks, what got you into leaking? Oh, you're muted. Well then, this interview has been very scuffed. I guess we wait. I don't know why my Chromebook lagged so hard earlier.
Sorry, man, I had
Oh,
to go for a glass of water.
oh,
I'm back. Sorry.
no problem. So the question was, what got you into leaking?
Mm, I don't know. I just like wanted to help people like find out information about upcoming things in Monster Legends overall. So I don't know. I think that's the thing that got me into leaking them.
Silver Hornet 575 asks, how exactly do you do how exactly do you do your leaking? Like what goes into the process of leaking something?
So since most of the time I'm a bit busy. When I get the chance, I hop on and take a look at like various sources of leaks, like people that leak things, like um, MLSF and MLC, and I compile the information and see like what's most relevant of all the things I've gathered, and just post the information. But to be clear, all the information in my server, I do not data mine. I am not a data miner. It is all from MLC, Monster Legends Latin, and Monster Legends SF.
So you kind of take what you find and kind of like show it to everyone. Is that what you do?
Basically, yeah, pretty much.
There's a big thunderstorm outside, So if you hear loud noises, sorry about that. Um,
Oh yeah, sure.
uh, like 5 people have already asked what's your favorite monster. Leo Valdez. He says, "Are babies edible?" Can you answer that one for me?
Mm, they mostly contain water, so yeah, I could say so that they are edible. The taste, I'm not so sure, and the morality as well, I'm not so sure. But edible, edible.
Absolutely. Cringe Master. Who's your favorite epic monster? We're just going down the list.
Mm, maybe like the epic, what's it called? Voltaic, like the Volt Ray. I don't remember its name, but it's like a manta ray. But it's like a cheap steam rat. Voltaic.
Oh. Are you talking about like that blue and yellow manta ray looking thing?
Yeah,
That
that
guy?
thing. I don't know. It's cool to me.
I remember that monster. That monster is like really forgotten. Uh,
Yeah, to be honest, the progression is pretty bad in Monster Legends. The other categories of monsters just get like completely obliterated in less than 2 weeks of you starting out. So
Burning Potion. They ask, will you ever do Brawl Stars leaks?
I don't know. It's just that like Brawl Stars doesn't have much people leaking it. Most of the time, it's just either fake information or it's official from Supercell themselves. So I don't see there being much to leak there.
Gaster. They ask, why do you hate Gartox?
I don't know. It's just like it's not that I actually hate Gartux. I think he's a decent monster, decent attacker, but I'm not a huge fan of his design and that people compare him to Mino so much.
Are you more kind of like a design guy to a like a competitive rankings guy? Like, do you usually go for the designs?
Sometimes,
Here, you go first.
like someone like Lindworm, which I'm not a fan of the design, but I recognize that he is like really amazing, like a really amazing monster. So yes, my bias at first always comes with the design, but if the skills are unusable, like Axel Mech, which I really liked his design, but he ended up being like low tier garbage. No, yeah, then I just go for gameplay.
Tashiki asks, where did you get your name?
I don't remember. Like I don't remember where I first came up with the name. I think I was just um looking for like I was doing some research on like an animal's anatomy, and I was just looking on the internet for something that like other people wouldn't really know, and then I just found this little animal called the chinchilla. So I don't know, I liked it, and that has become like my name ever since.
Lord Rigo asks, what's your opinion on the new maze system?
Um, on the new maze, like I'm not sure if they refer to because I believe this was before the Spectra maze, where it was like basically almost pay to win. The maze, you had to have like maze collector tickets, or you basically had to not sleep. So for that type of maze, I think it is horrible. It is probably one of the worst events we have seen so far in Monster Legends. But the Spectra maze, it was manageable, like the original mazes, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Uh, n- I. How do you pronounce that? Oh wait, someone put something. Just go all the way back up again. Oh, what's the next one? Noyugathspic Epic. I think that's how you say it. They ask, what subset of monsters, like Nemesis, Forsaken, War Masters, etc., would you like to see corrupted the most?
You have like VIPs, Elites, Forsakens, and Nemesis. Um, Probably like Elites. Yeah, Elites, but like not in terms of the skills. The skills were pretty broken, to be honest. But in terms of the like the monster concept itself, I think they could work well as corrupted.
Septile PJ asks, what is your favorite Forsaken?
I'd have to go with like um, Corruptus probably. His skills are like fantastic. His trade is pretty good with that dodge area, and his design is pretty good.
The next question comes in from T- TVGE1, and they ask, do you have a real life pet chinchilla?
No, I don't. They are very like uncommon here to for you to be able to obtain, and plus like the climate here, it doesn't like favor chinchillas, which require a very like optimal climate for them to like live a good life. So I don't think I'm gonna get any chinchilla soon.
Do you have any pets at your house?
Well, I have a big dog. Like he's a big dog, and yeah, he's just kind of there in the yard. But sometimes I go to play with him in during the weekdays when I'm done with everything I have to do. I just go out there and hang with hang out with him sometimes.
Uh, it's Rasher asks, what brought you into Monster Legends? Like, what made you download the game?
It was like a long time ago. I've played like since the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, but I believe it was when Choco Love was released. Yeah, it was like Saint Valentine from I don't know, like 2014, I think. But like just a friend told me like this game is pretty enjoyable. You should download it. I was like, okay, maybe I should try it out for some time. Um, I tried it out for like a week. I didn't like it, and then I came back for like a month, and like on and off for a year until I finally quit and came back like one and a half years ago.
The next question, uh, Godzilla actually asked this one. I'm gonna take this one from our server, and he asked probably the most hotly contended like question. Why Why? What happened for the fake leak? I know you explained it to me in the
Oh,
DMs, but I don't know if you want to share it to what happened.
yeah, of course. So basically, one night I was there doing my thing, like compiling information and such, and I got a I got a DM from someone I know from Discord, and they said like, "Yo, you should post this information I found." And I was like, "Okay, where'd you get it from?" You know, like, Monster Legends FF. Well, it was like late at night, so I was too lazy to check where it was from, and they just sent me the, you know, like, here, take the Influxer moveset. I have it leaked out. And I was like, "Are you sure this is real?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, trust me." And I just grabbed it, and I was like, maybe, maybe it is, maybe it's not. So I posted it, and I said like, um, I had I had someone different send me the information this time, so maybe take it with a grain of salt. It's probably not real. But then, like a day later, someone told me like it's fake. Why'd you post something fake? And I was like, sorry, I didn't check it. Sorry, I didn't check the that it was real beforehand, and I completely understand that I messed up on not checking out if the information was legit or not, and for foolishly posting it on my server. But for most of that, like it was my mistake. I can own up to it that I posted fake information for once, and I deleted it after like 24 hours. I apologized, and I kind of just like moved on. But I feel like some people have taken it like a bit too far. To like, there's still some people that tell me to this day, you can't be trusted. Like, why did you post this one time fake information? And I believe we also have mistakes, but I feel like some people have blown it completely out of proportion. But yeah, that's the real story of the Influxer moveset that was fake, and my mistake for posting it.
It's nice that you owned up to your mistakes instead of just blaming someone else. And yeah, I do see
Yeah,
on the
pretty
server,
much.
some people are still mad, which is kind of weird. Considering I think that's the only fake leak you've ever posted, right? I don't remember another scenario where you posted a fake one.
There was like when the Igor Buki picture was posted, I posted like the skill set in announcement, so another fake skill set, but I said this is fake, don't trust it. I'm just giving you a heads up, and some people still like took it that as fact and told me like why it was fake, and I was like, oh, did you check out the tag below? It says it was fake. It's just a heads up if you see it anywhere.
That's just unfortunate. The next question comes in from Magic, and they say, "When are you gonna make a general chat room in your server?"
So I've gotten this suggestion like a bunch of times of like why don't I make a general chat? And once I tried it out, and but the problem is like I couldn't get it in hand of like people I trust to be moderators. So most of the time, like there was no one, like none of the moderators were online, like on the general chat. So people just kind of did whatever they wanted. So I had to close it down because it was just getting so weird.
So you just didn't have enough moderators. Rip.
Yeah.
What's the next question? Um, Here's one. Who said that? Big Pickle. They ask, "Do you like the bounty hunt feature so far? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
Like the one that is like available to everyone, or the one?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
the one that's a. Could you talk about both maybe?
oh yeah. So the one beta, it was like more active, but at the same time, like I don't think it was intended to be this way. But you could just keep on buying stamina from the shop for bounty coins, and it was like super cheap. They gave out like a 10-to-1 ratio on coins for stamina points, so like you could just keep on tapping on the tiles and eventually like just keep retrying on the boss, and that was like pretty. It was fun. It was fun, like a breath of fresh air compared to the maze where you just log in 4 hours and 4 hours. But this one, like compared to the other one, I'm not a fan, like at all. I feel like it's way too slow. Some people in your pool are just so inactive that it's not even fun, and I feel like it's just grueling most of the time.
The next question comes in from XFM, and they say, Have you ever thought of moving on from ML one day?"
Oh yeah, a lot of times. I was like, sometimes it hits me like, why am I still playing this mobile game? But at the end of the day, like I keep enjoying it to an extent, no matter like what what social point changes. Not everything, but most of the time, like I keep enjoying the game. So for right now, I don't think I'm going to be moving on, although that could change, of course. But I personally believe that.
The next question comes in from what's his name? Why can't I scroll up? There it is. Slime, and they say, "What's your favorite food?"
Hmm, Probably like, I don't know, maybe like some pasta. Probably, I really enjoy pasta. It's just a nice comfort food that you don't feel guilty about eating a lot of it sometimes.
What's the next one? Icy Fox. They ask, "What did you do before you created Chinchilla Leaks?"
Well, I was a moderator on Armor Games channel, and well, I was just a regular. Well, I still am a regular ML player. I'm like everyone else in the sense of playing Monster Legends. Like Social Point doesn't offer me anything else. But when it comes to Discord, I used to like be a moderator on Armor Games channel, and yeah, on Discord I did like nothing else really.
Uh, the next one, it's a me depression. Ask, "Do you like being a part of the ML community?"
Yeah, I feel like it's a nice community overall. Of course, it has its bad people, but every community has that. So for the most part, yeah, I do enjoy being a part of this community.
Scrolling through, a lot of the questions are like the same. Like half of them just ask, "What's your favorite monster?" Um, a lot of people are asking you like if you think you'd ever get your own monster in the game. Do you think that as do you think you have a shot or no?
monster game is still waiting on this monster for like 3 years now. So I don't know. Maybe never. Maybe tomorrow. Social point be like that sometimes.
I'm uh May Wand asks, how many laps did you get on the last race?
My team always aims for 20 laps, so yeah, we almost do every time 20 laps or maybe 21, 22, but nothing more from that.
Uh, if you could if you could make your own event in Monster Legends, what would it be? Like if you could just create one yourself.
Maybe like a legit tournament mode. Like I know it's very like difficult to make in the actual game, but it would be fun to have an actual tournament mode instead of just rebranding PvP as tournament. Like you get paired up with another person and so on and move on, but with actual good matchmaking, since both PvP and Grandmaster duels and well duels in general have probably some of the worst matchmaking I've seen in a game so far, since you either get placed on with a level 30 player that has barely gotten a corrupted monster, or you get placed with someone from Hounds of Justice or Left Hand of God, and you barely stand a chance. Like there's almost it's almost impossible to win those battles.
What's your least favorite event in Monster Legends? Like out of like Tales, Race, Frat, Quest. What's your least favorite to do?
Probably Quest. I had a terrible experience with Quest. When the Wingsuit Quest first came out, I didn't have Pixel Iron, so I had to. I saw some cells in the Monster Lab for him, and I didn't know like the gem cost would increase, and I didn't add up how much it would cost for me. So I just bought and bought and bought gems. No, sorry, bought cells until I got to 80. But then I realized I spent like 200 and something gems on 60 cells, and I was like, I'll just keep going. It's too late now. So I got Pixeline. I sped up the crafting, the hatching, and then I tried to bring wingsuit. First time, didn't get him. Second, didn't get him. And so on and so on. I tried a total of like 18 times, and it's supposed to be like a 25% chance. There I felt there I felt like it was a 10 or 5% chance because straight up I did not get him. I got like 8 Rara Abysses out of that. And that's why the quest became my least favorite event, since it's just pure RNG and I hate it.
Uh, what's your level like in Monster Legends, and what's your best monster currently?
My best monster, well, it has to be the Perry Platypus, the bounty hunter, the one that I got from Bounty for basically free. Um, they gave out like if you placed one or two in your pool, which was very easy, very manageable. They gave out like 900 cells in League 7. So I got a rank 5 platypus like almost immediately. So that's probably my most powerful monster right now.
And what's your level?
My level overall in the game is 105.
I remember when you first did the bounty hunt stream, everyone was freaking out because you got just a ton of platypus cells. I'm sad they changed it because now it's just
Yeah.
No, it's just not good. Uh,
I'm not sure since I don't know if anyone has reached like League 7. Because I remember the like photo like in League 1 for Platypus, well, for the event, it also gave out like one sale. So I'm not sure if League 7, like it's probably nerfed, to be honest, like maybe 500 sales tops and minimum like 50 probably.
how do you feel about them taking out the Infinite Gauntlet? Like that, this was a while back,
Mm,
but I know a lot of people liked it.
Well, personally, I don't know. I feel like the Infinite Gauntlet, like the difficulty at the end, it became too steep for like free to play. So most people didn't even get the chance to get to tier 40.
How far? Oh, wait, he's muted again. A lot of these questions, most of them are coming from his questions channel, but half of them are like the same question. Like 90% of them are just, "What's your favorite monster? What's if you could get a monster, what would it be?" So it's kind of a drag to go through. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, yeah, I'm back.
Do you like the Titan dungeon? Do you think they'll nerf it in the future?
Mm, I like it because it's accessible to free to play right off the bat. Since they made it really easy. Um, Maybe a bit too easy, but in general, it's enjoyable. It doesn't feel um, like a drag like the Infinite Gauntlet was, which sometimes you had to invest like 2 hours of your time in it. The Titan, you just have to do like 7 minutes tops. So I like it in that regard, but I feel like it's a bit too easy right now. So I think they will spike up the difficulty. Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. Maybe introduce some mythics, regular mythics. So I think so. And with the rewards, I don't know. I think they'll keep it the same. And one change I would like to see to it, like the most, it would be for it to be daily, or to reset the like the old Infinite Gauntlet, so people can have something to look forward to every day. So I'll change that in that regard, but that's really it.
Dragon Lord. They ask, how are you doing these days? You doing well?
I'm doing good. Yeah, compared to all the chaos outside, yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
I'm kind of running out of questions. Um, because a lot of them are just the same. Moon
Yeah,
Heist.
we did.
Moon Heist. Is there any more news about Bounty Hunt? Like, do you know anything else, or it's out, it's gone,
No,
you don't know anything? All right.
right now right now I don't know anything else about the event. I remember there was a leak about the Flameria maze, but that never came out. I'm not sure if it's going to still come out or it's just scrapped completely. So, but from specifically Bounty, I don't know anything else.
Uh, I don't. Here's one. Moody asks, "Who is the best three monsters in the game, in your opinion?"
Um, right now, Spectra must pick. Pierce is just too OP on her. One turn cooldown, 60 damage skill. It's incredibly OP. Um, Maybe I'd have to go with Malcolm for probably offense, since there's not a lot of spectras on defense. So mouse around on offense, and finally maybe Masterat. Masterat is just incredibly good, both in duels, PvP, attacker support. That cleansing one turn cooldown, it's extremely overpowered since most of his moves have like a 1 or 2 turn cooldown, so he can just reset it every turn, and it's so annoying.
Uh, Coolness9 asks, why is Social Point making Monster Legends so pay to win?
Well, it's a business, but I believe that like the free to play community still deserves better or from Social Point, as we are we are basically their customers, but they like if they decided to run a business like this, they should also consider that they should enjoy it, and they need to treat their players well in most regards. For example, like the free to play community, it, it's basically trashed on from PvP to duels. Basically, every aspect of the game is basically, well, not favorable to free to play whatsoever compared to players that spend a lot of money.
Uh, Dragon Lord, they say, how do you feel about how little time there is before another event starts in Monster Legends? It's like there's not like there's this and there's that and there's that and there's that. Not very much time in between.
Between the first maze and the second, I think it's, well, now that it got removed, but the bounty hunt from the time space between Tails and bounty hunt, I think it's pretty good. It gives you like 4 days to basically take a break if you want to, or if you don't, just play PvP or do duels. But in general, I feel like that transition from the maze to the race, I feel like it's a bit too much. Like how quickly it is.
Uh, Here's one. You mentioned you like duels. So how do you feel about them switching up the classic and grand duels from like old legends to all cosmic?
For the classics, it's, I feel like it's very good. Just my one gripe about it would be that you only get one chance. That's really unfair. I feel like they should make it two, because it gives you like almost no room for error. But in general, I feel like it's a positive change. So because before, where it was just legendaries, I almost never found myself playing duels. Just when I was like really bored, because no one would use legendaries anymore. So it was just like triple damage to a legendary and just wait for their turn. So it was very boring for me. But now it's pretty good. Just that one loss is, I feel like it's a bit dumb. And for the for the grand and grandmaster, I feel like it's the almost the same opinion, except for the one loss. If they give you two, it's pretty enjoyable like this.
Um, I think I think we can end it there. Do you have anything else to say before we head off?
No, not really. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Uh, I gotta edit this one because I'm gonna have to cut that huge section where you couldn't hear me. So
Oh yeah,
I'll have to do that. But thanks for being here. Thanks for
yeah, no problem.
thanks for waiting like a bit because we had to reschedule I think twice. But
Yeah.
yeah.
done and done with now.
Yep. So I'm gonna stop